It is today's leadoff question with Eudora soccer coach Darren Erpelding. Coach, who is the best soccer player you have coached against in high school?
All right, so been a head coach now for 21 years, been doing this 23 years. I'm going to give you three from the boys and three from the girls, one each from early on, middle, and one more recent, if that's all right.
Sounds good.
All right, so my first one for the boys side, his name was John Lemon. He went to Maranatha. He was when I was an assistant at DeSoto, and he was an absolute monster up top. He was about 6'3", probably very good with skill, just really good player. The next one, and don't get upset with me on this one, is a kid from Olathe Northwest at about between, I think, 11 or 12, maybe even 13. And his last name, first or last name was Graham. And I actually texted the head coach over there, and he hasn't got back to me yet. But he was absolutely phenomenal. We were actually ahead of him. And this again, when I was at DeSoto, and they're 6A and we're 4A at the time. And I'm telling the kids, we were up 2-1. And I kept telling him to push into his weak foot, which is left foot. Well, he hit a banger with his right foot, and he hit a banger with his left foot to beat us in overtime. So he was an absolutely fantastic player. And then the most recent one is from Isaiah Morris, went to KC Christian. He is actually the state leading goal scorer of all time on the boys' side with like 107, I think is what he has. And he was absolutely fantastic. The ball on his foot was just like, every time he touched it, it was just right there. And he was really good in the air, great on set pieces, great movement off the ball. And of those three, he was probably the best of all three of them that I have seen. Now, don't get me wrong. I've seen a lot of other great players, but those are the first three that kind of come to mind. On the girls' side, the first one was from St. James, Rachel Weimer. She was part of when St. James first came in, when they opened up, and they won 2 or 3 in a row while she was there. And they had a great team. Rick Enna was the head coach. He was a fantastic coach. He was great at Maranatha. He actually coached John, and he was fantastic at St. James. And she was stellar. She was so tough to defend. She ended up playing at Missouri State. I don't know what she did after that, but I know that's where she went. The one in the middle, and I took a kind of a hiatus from girls soccer. I went and coached baseball for a while because that's actually what I played in college. And then we came over to Eudora. When I came over to Eudora 11 years ago, we didn't have a girls program until about 8 years ago. We started that. So the next one would have been Jordan Zaid. She was from DeSoto, absolutely fantastic player. I saw her playing club against my daughter. She played at Nebraska, and she is with somebody professionally now. Don't ask me the name because I don't remember who it is. But she could play both sides, mainly a right winger, if I remember right. She's absolutely fantastic. She had a really good career at Nebraska as well. And then the most recent one was Dory. I'm going to say her last name wrong. Leightonzer. She went to Miege. Can't remember where she's at now. She is playing college soccer somewhere, D1. But I can't remember off the top of my head where she's at. And she was absolutely fantastic. She's a very dynamic player. And probably the best one of those three is probably Jordan. Again, went on to have a great career, but she was so speed, skill, she had it all. She was an absolutely fantastic player.
That's Darren Erpelding, the Eudora High School soccer coach.